A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. It's another beautiful day on the program, Eternal Bliss, a NASFAT Enlightenment Initiative to continue to guide us and make us understand the reason and the purpose we are here to serve Allah and to understand better how well to live in this world without no problem. Inshallah, as we always do on the program, we have our guests and we have a very beautiful and a very critical topic to talk about today. Fauzia Salakosoni is my name, welcoming you to another fresh episode of the program. Inshallah, today, like I said earlier on, we shall be looking at a very critical issue, which is end violence against women and girls. Yes, we need to do that because it is very, very common now. Violence here and there. What are the causes of this? What are we doing about this? How are we addressing this? All these, inshallah, will be dealt with today on the program. And inshallah, to do justice to that is our mother, Alaja Ganiyat Babalola. She is the project lead, NASFAT UNICEF Partnership Program. She is also an ex-official in the National Executive Council of Nasrullah Fati Society. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
It's a pleasure having you on the program again today.
Alhamdulillah.
You're welcome back.
Thank you very much for having me.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. What we have to talk about today is end violence against women and girls. What is this all issue, this initiative, what is it all about?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We thank Allah Azza wa Jalla for another opportunity to be here again. Ending Violence Against Women and Girls campaign. It is another partnership program that NASFAT is engaging in. When you hear End Violence Against Women and Girls, what do we mean? As a matter of fact, violence against women and girls is a global pandemic because it's affecting 1 in 3 women in their lifetime. 1 in 3 women is affected by this. That is, the violent act is being perpetuated on them by their intimate partner. That is the more reason why we need to look into it. What are the root causes of violence against women and girls? How do we address this? That is the current initiative that NASFAT is embarking upon now in collaboration with UNICEF. As a matter of fact, the title of the project is EU-UN Spotlight Initiative on Ending Violence Against Women and Girls. According to the Sustainable Development Goals, the Sustainable Development Goal 5 is talking about gender equality. That is, we are talking about eliminating all forms of violence against women and girls. And NASFAT as a key stakeholder, you know, the CSOs are key stakeholders in the issue of ending violence against women and girls. Faith-based organizations are recognized as one of the institutions that can actually work together with other institutions to make sure that we put an end to violence against women and girls in our various communities.
Alhamdulillah, thank you very much. End violence against women and girls. This initiative, is this religious-based? Does it mean it's only meant for Muslims or other people that are victims? Do they have the chance of seeking solace under this initiative?
Allahu Akbar. Ending violence against women and girls is all about serving humanity. There are a lot of, organizations, there are a lot of institutions that are working towards achieving the same goals. That is, we eliminate all forms of violence against women and girls in our community. UNICEF, as an international organization, as most of our members are well aware, our partnership with program dated back to 2017. When we started Ending Violence Against Children campaign, we had this program 2 sessions, and alhamdulillah, they have come back again so that we work together on ending violence against women and girls. The international organization, they recognize the role that faith-based organizations play in, having program and campaign like this, and that is why they are partnering with religious organizations. For this project, UNICEF is partnering with Christian Council of Nigeria as they are partnering with NASFAT. So whenever we go into the community, the Christian Council of Nigeria will be addressing the Christian community, while NASFAT will be addressing the Muslim community. We are not focusing on our members alone. We are also focusing on the people in our communities, the stakeholders in the community, the religious leaders, the community leaders, the traditional leaders, and every member of the society. The initiative is all about carrying everyone along so that at the end of the day, we'll be able to put an end to this menace in our society.
So in other words, NASFAT is representing the whole Muslim community in this initiative.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
That is it. Yeah.
Now, Alaja, there are records of violence from different versions, from different people. What could we actually say are the causes of these various versions of violence that we have in our society? And it's a global thing.
It is, yeah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. You know, there is no smoke without fire. The roots, you know, a lot of researches have been made. The root causes of this, it can be traced to, you know, the stereotypes, some of the things we are used to in our society. Then the patriarchal society, the patriarchal nature of our society, that is all about men, the superiority of men over women. It is also about our customs. A lot of these violent acts are embedded in our cultures. Take, for instance, the issue of female genital mutilation. In some states in Nigeria, it is like celebration whenever they want to have the female genital mutilation occurring for some women. Not only younger women, the full-grown women. It's like that. There are a lot. We can also talk about early child marriage, giving a child that is not up to 18 years out in marriage. Some school children, they withdraw them from school so that they can get married. A lot of things like that. A lot of things that, you know, that are stereotypes. Some of the things we met our parents doing, we believe is the norm. For instance, a man whose father always physically abused the mother will not see anything, you know, in also replicating the same thing with his own spouse. So you cannot just tell such a person that it is wrong. They will tell you that what is wrong in it. And the most baffling aspect of it is that some women are even naturalizing this violent act. When they ask them, why will your husband beat you like this? No, actually, you don't know. I actually cause, you know, I'm actually the reason why my husband, you know, had to act like this. That is what we mean by danger of ignorance. That is, on the part of the victims, they don't realize that they are being, you know, abused. This violent act is being perpetuated on them. Then on behalf of the perpetrators, they don't see it as anything wrong because it is what they have grown up to witness. So they believe is the order of the day. Whenever a girl child is being asked to go to school, some parents will say, no, I cannot waste my money on a girl child. At the end of the day, she will end up in the kitchen. And ironically, it is this group of parents that want their wives to be attended to by a female doctor in the hospital. They want to be well attended to in any other institution. When they get to bank, they believe a woman can talk, you know, gently to you when you're in a bank. Yet, you don't want your own children to go to school to acquire the acquired knowledge and education so that they can also rise up to that level. It is deeply rooted in most cultures. And that is why, you know, we believe an average Nigerian, that is the belief of the international organizations as well, an average Nigerian is very, very religious. On Sunday, you either go to church or you go to mosque. And they listen to whatever the religious leaders say. So that is why they think if we could partner with religious organizations on these issues, we will go a long way in achieving the desired result. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes it easy for us.
Allahumma ameen. You have said so much, ma. from what you have said, I have picked that ignorance, people don't know. How much enlightenment, sensitization, awareness program has end violence against women and girls? What are the activities they are doing, especially at an NASFAT level, to enlighten the public what this is all about and how they can take advantage of this initiative?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. For us to drive the concept behind the initiative home, there are a lot of activities that needs to be put in place. First of all, the belief is that men are the perpetrators of this evil act. So we are addressing this issue from the angles of men. We want to sensitize our men. We want to listen to them. We want to sensitize them on the need for them to be protectors and not perpetrators of this evil act. We're not only limiting it to our men, also our children, our boys, because it is from the way we raise our boys' children that inform what their behavior will be when they come of age. Some of our activities are that we're going to have men's sensitization, of course, women's sensitization. We're going to sensitize the school children. In the schools that we'll be going to, we're going to have boys' club, we're going to have girls' club, so that the children, the students in school, they will have the opportunity of meeting some of their peers so that they can confide in them what it is they are going through. Apart from that, we are not neglecting the children in Arabic school. We are also going to sensitize them. The children at Salatu level, we are also going to sensitize them. You know, some children, they don't go to school. But at Salatu, even some children that are mates, they bring them to Salatu. We seize this opportunity to also sensitize them. Apart from that, we're going to be having stakeholders meeting. All the stakeholders in the community where we find ourselves, we're going to be sensitizing them. The religious leaders, the community leaders, the artisans. We are taking it up from the local government level because they work with them. The artisans, the drivers, and all that. We're not going to leave them alone. And all the stakeholders in NASFAT are going to be involved. We believe when you pour water on the head, it will definitely drip back to the feet. So that is what we're going to do, inshallah. Okay, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala support us so that we achieve success.
Amen. There are good steps that need to be taken for us to actually eradicate this violence. Since this initiative has started, has there been any reports or cases that End Violence Against Women and Girls initiative has recorded so far?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. You recall I said the partnership with UNICEF started in 2017. After the expiration of the campaign program with UNICEF, we believe we need to take it a step further. So after that, coupled with the recent pandemic, the leadership of the society, the current NEC, the focus of the current NEC is health initiative. That is HELD. H for education, H for health, E for education, L for livelihood, and D for dawah. It's, talks about all the aspects that has to do with humanity. When we talk about health, we're not talking about only physical health. We're also talking about mental health of our people. Anything that has to do with psychological problem and all that, we address it. There are a lot of initiatives at a Salatu level in the communities in which we find ourselves. Education, we educate our people with Fountain University and other primary and secondary institutions that we have. Not only that, the Arabic education as well. Livelihood, we empower our women, our youth and all that. Dawah, we preach the word of Allah to our people to let them see what Islam is all about. Now taking it from the level of health initiative, we started with Ending Violence Against Children campaign. We didn't stop there. During the pandemic, the leadership of the society advised that we set up a committee. We call this Child Protection and Gender-Based Violence Response Team. We also have a helpline that people can call. There are a lot of reported cases. At times, some people will call, they will tell you, no, they cannot talk on phone, that they want to meet you physically. And alhamdulillah, with the branches of NASFAT worldwide, we refer, depending on the location, we refer such cases to some of our agents. We also collaborate with other key stakeholders, with other NGOs that are in the field of ending violence against women and girls. We collaborate with all of them. We're in collaboration with WARIF, we're in collaboration with Chichiyara Foundation, and some other agencies like that. You know, some of the things we don't have the capacity to do, we refer them to all these agencies. We have a lot of reported cases that we refer to this agency, and we make sure we follow up on them so that we achieve success, the desired success.
Inshallah, Allah will make it easy to achieve the desired success.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Brothers and sisters in Islam, we are building a mosque and Islamic complex at Asheshe along the Lagos-Ibadan Express Road, and we need your help to complete the construction of the mosque. The Lagos-Ibadan Express Road every day has more than 300,000 vehicles. That's about 9 million vehicles passing the road on a monthly basis. That's about 52 million passengers. And these are passengers that will benefit from the siting of this mosque. The mosque has capacity for over 4,000 worshippers and will provide world-class facilities for traveling Muslims, including prayer points, ablution conveniences, medical facilities, training centers, conference and event facilities, and much more. We are now at a crucial stage, and we do need your help to complete the roofing and, of course, to complete the construction of the mosque. Allah has promised a place in heaven for whoever helps to build a mosque, and we hope you can join us to complete the construction of this mosque and especially to complete the roofing, inshallah.
To donate, please use the following bank accounts. Account name, NASFAT Mosque Development Account. Or you can make a USSD payment. May Almighty Allah continue to reach us all as we donate to this project. Jazakumullah khairan.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Alaja. You have said NASFAT as a society is doing a lot about this. But we know that NASFAT has branches and zones all over the world. How well has this initiative been implemented or established in all these branches and zones, such that everybody at every branch, at every zone, also has the opportunity, to enjoy this initiative?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. For the NVAC campaign, whenever UNICEF come like that, they always give us focus state. That is the state in which we are expected to concentrate our efforts. Okay. But that does not limit us to those states. We also, bring in some other, branches and zones of NASFAT into the campaign. For this one now, for ending violence against women and girls, that is the EU-UN Spotlight Initiative on ending violence against women and girls. You see, this violence against women and girls is a global pandemic. Mm-hmm. And it has to be addressed as such. But at the society level, UNICEF is partnering with us with the focus, with 6 focus states, 5 states and FCT. We have Adamawa, we have Ebonyi, we have Cross River State, we have Lagos, we have Sokoto, and FCT. In each of the focus states, we have also been given 2 local government areas.
In each? In
each that we're going to work. For Lagos, we have Ikorodu and Lagos Mainland. Okay. And so do we have in other states as well. A lot of activities that will be going on in the Lagos state will be going on in the other states as well. And like I said, we are not going to limit these activities to all those focus states alone. We also bring in our zonal executives so that they replicate whatever it is we are doing at the headquarters in their own various zones. We have a platform for us to make this very, very easy, for this to be very, very easy for us. When we discuss, with the issue of the coronavirus pandemic, you know, a physical meeting is limited. But alhamdulillah, one of the things that we actually enjoyed from pandemic is the opportunity of having virtual meetings. So we've been able to leverage on this so that we're able to reach out to all our various zones so that they can also, you know, replicate whatever it is we're having at the headquarters in their zone. Recently, the Child Protection and Gender-Based Violence Response Team, we already have it at the FCT level. Lagos Zone 1 is also doing the same thing. A lot of zones are doing wonderfully well regarding this, execution of this project. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes it easy for us.
Amen. In other words, those victims who fall outside the focus 6 states, they can actually be referred to those places that they can be treated as well.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now I want to talk about funding, Alaja, because I know this initiative is a very big one. There will be need for you to spend one money or the other money at a time and another time. How does the funding, how does it come in? UNICEF, UN, EU, do they give the money, or is NASA that is taking up this responsibility? Or is it individuals that are actually helping this initiative? How do you get funding to do this?
You know, the title of the project is EU-UN Spotlight Initiative on Ending Violence Against Women and Girls in collaboration with UNICEF. The program is being sponsored by European Union and United Nations in collaboration with UNICEF. Whenever there is a partnership program like that, any agency, any association, anybody that they will be partnering with, you must also bring something to the table. So NASFAT is also contributing. We are contributing financially. We are contributing, you know, in other capacities as well. We have our imams donate, you know, making themselves available. We have other volunteers that are for a lot of activities at various committee level. We have a women committee, we have children affairs, education, mission board. At various committee level, we have volunteers that are working tirelessly so that we achieve success in this program.
And inshallah, biqudratullah, we shall achieve success, inshallah. I know many people are watching now. They'll be wondering, how do I get in touch with this initiative? I'm a member of NASFAT. I'm not a member of NAS, but I want to be part of it because I know somebody somewhere who is affected. How can Nigerians be so fortunate to get across to this initiative and let them, either they have complaint or something to this initiative? How do they get across?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. NASFAT is known worldwide. There are a lot of information. Information abounds on the internet. When you go to NASFAT website, all our various social media handles, there are information there. But to call the helpline of NASFAT, they can call 0704 811 5092. I'll take that again. Yes. 0704 811 8092. They can call the number at any time. You can send an SMS. You can also send WhatsApp message. If you call the number and it's not picked up immediately, be rest assured that your call will be returned. Okay. Inshallah.
Inshallah, biqudratullah. That is how you can get across to this initiative. End violence against women and girls. Ma, before we call it a day on the program, what would be your advice to people watching us?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. My first advice is that we see one another, we see each other, one another as a creature of Allah. We should be kind to each other and one another. Islam recommends kindness to even animals, let alone human beings like us. So I'm imploring our men to be gentle with our women. Let's make sure that we give our children, irrespective of their gender, all they require so that they can achieve success in life. We should not say, no, a particular household chores is for boys, a particular household chores is for girls. Let us rate them so that whenever they are faced with any challenges in life, they can stand up to it and excel. And it is very, very important. Our women should always give attention to their children. They should pay attention to their homes. They must do all that within their capacity to ensure that they give the children all that they require to excel in life. I also want to implore all our women out there, if you are going through any form, if you are experiencing any form of violence, speak out. Because most times, the people that are actually experiencing these forms of violence, they don't speak out. And that is the cause of most of this problem. You just see that they announce the death of a woman and all that. Is because they are keeping all this to themselves. They should speak out. Or we can speak out for somebody that cannot speak out by herself. Yeah.
Okay? That is just the advice. When you see something, you say something. Don't keep quiet and die in silence. Today it has been Alaja Ganiat Babalola, the project lead NASFAT UNICEF Partnership Program. And she's also an ex-official in the National Executive Council of National Life Party Society. She has dealt with that topic that we brought today. End violence against women and girls. You need to do that. As a woman, do not hurt your man. As a man, do not hurt your woman. And as parents, do not hurt your children. Inshallah, it will come your way another time on the program, Eternal Bliss. It is Fauzia Salakosoni saying, peace is important in our society. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome, ma. Assalamu alaikum.